Sri Lanka, a beautiful island nation known for its rich culture, stunning landscapes, and warm hospitality. But beneath this surface lies a story of economic struggle and political turmoil. In 2022, Sri Lanka made global headlines, not for its beaches or tea plantations, but because it defaulted on its debt for the first time in its history. But what went so wrong? How did a nation once seen as a rising star in South Asia fall into such economic despair? To understand Sri Lanka's economic collapse, we need to look at a few critical factors: debt, corruption, poor financial planning, and global crises. For years, Sri Lanka borrowed heavily to fund massive infrastructure projects, some of which were criticized as unnecessary or poorly planned. High-interest loans from international lenders, particularly China, piled up. Roads, airports, and ports were built, but the expected economic boost never came. The debt kept growing, and the returns just weren't enough. Sri Lanka's total debt reached over $50 billion, and repaying those loans became increasingly difficult. By 2022, foreign reserves had dried up, leaving the country unable to pay for essential imports like food, fuel, and medicine. Adding fuel to the fire was political mismanagement. Tax cuts and poor budget planning reduced government revenue, while corruption and misallocation of funds drained resources. Despite the warning signs, leadership continued to spend recklessly, pushing the country closer to the brink. The people of Sri Lanka took to the streets, demanding accountability. Protests grew as shortages worsened, and the cost of living skyrocketed. But the government seemed unable, or unwilling, to change course. And then came the global crises. The COVID-19 pandemic hit Sri Lanka's vital tourism industry hard, cutting off a major source of income. Rising oil prices and global inflation only deepened the crisis, making it nearly impossible for the nation to recover. In April 2022, Sri Lanka announced it could no longer meet its debt obligations, officially defaulting for the first time. It was a historic and devastating moment for the nation. Sri Lanka's story is a powerful reminder of how fragile economies can be without careful planning and strong governance. But the spirit of its people remains unbroken. As the nation rebuilds, the world watches, hoping that this island gem will shine once again.